Whether you're 60 or 80, one overlooked step could turn your dream RV trip into a costly disaster. This checklist isn't just helpful. It could save your RV, it could save you money, and your peace of mind. Let's get started. Here we go. Here's my RV checklist. I keep it with me as we're going through and getting ready to hit the road. And we're gonna go over step by step. I'm gonna tell you what I do, how I do it, and why I do it. The first thing I do is we got my truck. I have a Ram 3500. I fuel it up. I make sure the tank is full. I make sure the DEFT is full. I make sure windshield wipers have fluid. And I double check the tires. In case I forgot to say, I make sure I have DEFT. And when I check the tires, I visually inspect them. I also have a tire monitoring system on my truck. And at the same time, as that's in the back of my mind, I also check the tires on my RV. I have a Lippert tire pressure monitoring system on it. I can pull up my phone, I can look at it, and I can see that all the pressure is good, but I also visually inspect the tires. After that, we moved inside the RV. Now that we're inside the RV, the first thing we do is we secure and we make sure the refrigerators, freezer, and doors are latched. And then the next thing we do, we go on to the doors. We make sure our doors are securely latched for travel. In our case, we have sliding doors. We have two. We have one. We have walk-through bathrooms, so we have one on the master bedroom side, and we have one on the coach side. In addition to that, we secure our TVs. I have two TVs. I have one in the main part of the coach. We have one in the bedroom. I just strap them up so that they don't rattle or move during travel. Very simple. We have an ice machine that we generally keep up on the counter. I make sure that is stowed and it's on the floor. My wife takes care of everything else inside the RV. Basically the kitchen area, well, she just takes care of the inside of the coach. She makes sure everything is off the counters, everything is secured. Everything is secured safely. Then we go through, now that we have the coach basically ready to go, we make sure the air conditioning's turned off. We disconnect the water hose, the sewer hoses, and then we turn off the water heater. Next, we go and we disconnect the electricity from the coach. And then now at that point in time, see, I'm going off my list so I don't forget anything. We bring in the slides, we retract the slides, we make sure they're in. And then that pretty much gets everything done for the inside. Now we'll go back outside and we'll wrap it up. Okay, now that we're outside, we close and lock all the compartments. Close and lock all the compartments. We close, we latch them, then we lock them with a key lock. We don't want anything flying open. We double check and make sure the awning's retracted. If we miss that step, we go inside and we retract the awning. Then we, at this point in time, we hook up the truck. Okay, then we hitch up the truck. We have an Equalizer 4 hitch. It's a anti-sway and stabilizing hitch. I'm not going to go into all the details on that, but we make sure the safety chains are done. We make sure that the safety brake cable's on. We make sure that the trailer 7-pin is hooked up and the lights are working. Then we remove the chocks. Now pretty much we do a once around the RV. Oh, there's one thing I did forget, and this is kind of an optional. I make sure that our bikes are secured. And I'm not going to go into details on this because I have another video, but I have a cable lock that goes on them. I have a tarp that goes on them. Then I have a safety net that goes on. And I just physically check to make sure that they're rock solid stable and everything's in place. After we've double checked that the bikes are, if we took the bikes, we double check to make sure they're securely in place. Then we move to the inside of the truck. And the inside of the truck, we make sure that the backup camera is working and connected. We make sure that we're in tow haul mode, and I set the exhaust brake to automatic. At this point in time, we stop and we kind of do a reset. We walk around the trailer, both my wife and myself, and we just physically look at everything to make sure we didn't miss anything. You know, we just double check. Did we really make sure the awning is in and is it secure? Are the steps all retracted? Are our doors locked? And do we have the safety devices over the doors? Of course, we make sure the slide's in. We double check the hitch hookup. Just visually look at everything one more time. Then at that point in time, I get in the truck and we get our phones going and we do the turn signals, left, right, and brakes. And then, you know what? We feel if we've gone through all these steps and we've double checked myself and my wife and we've double checked each other, you know, the old Ronald Reagan saying, trust but verify. Well, if we feel at that point in time that we've gone and done everything and we've gone over this checklist and we followed this checklist to a T, we know we should be able to go on a safe trip to our next destination. Well, if you like what you saw today, give me a thumbs up, and I would appreciate it if you want to see more videos like this, that you would subscribe. And until we meet again around the campfire, y'all take care now. Bye-bye.